Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alfredo. Thank you for returning. So today we will be doing a face makeup tutorial, kind of a face mask that you can wear or do before you go to a Halloween party. Yeah, so if you guys can see, I found my old shirt that I used in my only other Halloween video that I have on my channel from like 2 years ago. So I thought, what perfect way to bring it out if not to record another video. So anyway, so I will be trying to recreate this look that I saw on Google. I hope you guys can see it. I know it's a little bright. Let me turn down the light just so you guys can see it. Okay, so we're trying to do that one right there. As you can see, it's kind of a face mask and he has like it scratched off, so we will try to recreate that and see how it comes out. Okay, so this look like it's going to be pretty easy. For the most part, it looks like it's a I'm placing down my phone here as a reference so I can see it. So it pretty much just looks like he has eyeshadow all over his eyes and through the bridge of his nose, enclosing it, and then kind of just has a scratch marks in the side of his eyes. So what I will do first is I will use a eyeliner so that I can sketch out the top part of the mask and then go from there. So I will be taking this eyeliner that I have right here and pretty much just following the top of my eyebrow so that I'm not, just overdrawing or anything like that. Just go from your eyebrow all the way back. And I can't see the side of his face, but let's just say that he has it kind of enclosed like this. And don't worry about it if it's messy, because you're going to be using messy eyeshadow anyway, so take your time, but if it comes out messy, that's perfectly fine. So what we will do now is just take a eyeshadow brush and pack on this black eyeshadow. So I have here a black eyeshadow, same one that I used on my other tutorial that I recorded of the spiders. So take the same brush and put it all over your eye. It looks like he has it all over his eye and his eyebrows. You always want to use, especially if you're going to be out in a party, I would recommend you use a matte eyeshadow. A matte eyeshadow just will make things last longer. It will look better, in my opinion, because it won't be as shiny. I don't know, but if you're going for that look, if you want it to look shiny for you, perfectly fine. I mean, do what what suits you best. Another thing is, as you can see here, just putting on the eyeshadow is going up on very, sorry I moved the tripod, but anyways, just putting on the eyeshadow right here is just looking very dusty, which is fine. That look is perfectly fine, what we're trying to get on the outside, but for the inside I really want it really black. So I'm going to go into a cream pen in the color Black Bean and just go all over what I had just gone over with the powder, because I see that it doesn't have enough pigment by itself. So it's going to be perfectly fine, because then we'll go over the cream right now with the black eyeshadow and that will just set it. So that's perfectly fine. Go around the eyes and just paint it crazy. That's the good thing about these type of pens, is that you can just, since they're so creamy, you can just go over the areas that you want and slather it on. And yeah, look up while you're closing your eyes so that you can expose those little bit of skin areas that you won't reach if you're looking down. The last thing that you want is having everything super black and then just having little parts of skin showing through, because then that will defeat the purpose. Yeah, so after you have the jumbo pen filled in all your eye, just go ahead and go back with that eyeshadow, and what you will do is go heavy on it and set all of that cream. What will happen is, if you don't set this cream, your eyes are naturally, it can be a little oily, or if you're sweating, you can accumulate a little bit of moisture there, and what will happen is that it will disintegrate the makeup that you have there, and then it'll look patchy or it will just rub off. You know, when we're sweating, we tend to just take whatever, a napkin or a tissue paper, and just blot our face, and what will happen is it'll just pick up all of that pigment that you did, and at the end of the night you won't have anything left. But yeah, just keep going and pack it on, take your time, you know. I will be switching actually into a bigger brush so that I can pick up more product and just yeah, just push it on and make sure that it's really set so that you can move on. And yeah, okay, so now we're moving on to the other side of the face. Like I said, he looks like he has the same thing going on, except that there's certain things, certain parts of his face that look like they're scratched out. So what I will do for that one is take the same brush and go on the outside perimeter of the face with that brush and pick up product. And yes, it looks a little messy, but that's perfectly fine because we're going for like a face mask, which is fine. So just keep on going. All right, and yeah, so what I will do now is switch back into that eyeliner brush, or pencil rather, and draw up those lines that look like they're scratch marks. So different sizes, right? So you want a small one, a medium one, a long one, another long one but a little shorter than the first one, and then one that actually goes to this side right here. And let's see, another one right here. Make a little triangle. Make a little triangle here. Okay. All right. So I will finish this side out and I will be right back. All right, you guys, so we're back. So now what we will be moving on to is just taking a fluffy brush and dusting that black eyeshadow all around, because that's how it looks. It looks a little messy. And yeah, just take that brush and dip it really into the, you know, actually poke the eyeshadow so that the pigment comes out. And the good thing about this look that I found is that it looks very unperfect, which is perfectly perfect. That makes no sense, but anyways, it will help because the shadow doesn't have to be perfect and precise, which helps with the whole look. Makes it look a little, you know, you have to be less precise. You can be more messy, especially if you have no experience how to do makeup like me. Just taking easy looks like this, you know, that's the look you're going for. If somebody says, you know, what happened? Well, what happened was that you were following a tutorial, and that's exactly how it looked. So just take the shadow, round out the nose right here, and yeah, just draw on the shadow. And I feel like this kind of looks like Arrow. You see how he always, before he got an actual mask done for him, he used to paint his face, and that's how this is looking, just like normal face paint, which is fine. Who's excited for those shows to come back? I'm really excited to see The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, and the Legends of Tomorrow. I've been waiting so long for the season to return, and I can't wait for them to come back because I love the shows. I know that it's going to distract me a little bit from my classes, but you know, I like a little distraction as well, because it can't just be all study. It should be, but you know, I like a little bit of distraction because it's good for your mental sanity. And you know, just watch 1 or 2 episodes. Of course, I'm not saying that you should spend all your day just doing that. Instead, you know, put a little bit of effort into everything, right? Do a little bit of your work, and when you are trying to you know, take a little bit of a rest, you can watch a episode or so. So I'm not liking how this part right here is looking. It's looking very too much, you know, too dusty. So I'm just going to take the makeup remover and go around, and you see how that just made it so much better. It just rounded it out, and you can do that wherever you like. Like for example right here, you can see that it's looking a little bit too smoked out, so you can just take the remover wipe and press a little tough, a little hard, and just wipe off the excess. So as you can see right there, that's looking good. I like how this is looking. The good thing about using an eyeshadow a powder is that you can just keep on packing it on, and the good thing is that if you have a cream under like we did on the right side, it will just set it and it will make it last longer. And on the right side, as you saw with the makeup wipe, it's easy to wipe off. Even if it's black, it's perfectly fine, and you can just rub it off. Let's go on that one more time on the right eye and just darken it up. Make sure that all of those creams are set. And yeah, I'm wearing blue contacts, by the way. I don't know if the camera's picking them up, but I will post a picture on Instagram. And just like the guy in the picture, he has light colored eyes, so I just think that it makes the look even better. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys like this tutorial. I know that it's very simple, very minimal, but you know, it's just have fun. And I actually will add one last thing. I see that on the bridge of his nose, he has a little bit of a light coming in. Of course, the light is hitting my nose right here, so it does look a little shiny, but you know, just to add a little bit of dimension, I'm just going to add a tiny bit of white there, as well as under my brow bone right here, a tiny bit. Tap it off on the other side, tap it off, and it will just add a little dimension. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of your guys' support. I've seen a tremendous amount of views and support on my latest videos, so I'm just hoping that from now on everything just goes up. I've improved with the lighting, I have a backdrop now, and yeah, little by little I'm trying to add little things to my channel. I'm, you know, very determined to grow the channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys who give me the love, the support, and feedback of what you guys would like to see. I am by no means perfect in, you know, the makeup industry or anything like that. I'm just a guy with a camera recording for fun and posting it out there for you guys to enjoy. So if you guys like the video, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Happy Halloween and enjoy your day. Bye bye.